Welcome guys, today is Monday, it is August 12th and we are here for our traditional Pilates class. So remember that Pilates is a journey and it's all about building strength from within. So focusing on our core, which assists us in everything else that we do in our life. So in Pilates, it's very important to pay attention to your breathing. If you happen to inhale when I say exhale, that's okay. As long as you're breathing, it's good, and you will figure out the correct way to breathe the more you practice. The other things we watch out for is pulling on the head or the neck for the sake of keeping the upper body off the mat. We want to make sure we're engaging the belly to bring the upper body into what we call a C shape, so there's no strain or pulling on the neck. If you happen to start to feel that there, you're going to take a break, regroup, and then come back in. Third thing is watching out for overuse of our lower back. It is considered part of our core because we refer to the powerhouse as this band that runs from the front to the back. So that's inclusive of our lower back. But we want to make sure the abdominals are the primary source of our power, and we should not feel strain or stress in that lower back. If you happen to start feeling it there, again, just take a break, regroup, and jump back in. What you'll find in Pilates is that we do a very limited number of repetitions, but we do a lot of different exercises taking us through planes of motion. And we try to keep moving so that we don't cool down, we keep that body engaged. If you need more time to rest than I give you between movements, take the time that you need. And again, think of it like a journey and know that you're not going to get it all done in one class. And every day we do Pilates, it's a different day, so our body responds differently. So honor what's happening to you on this day. We're going to start with some relaxation, so let's go down onto our back and get nice and comfortable. We're just going to let the arms be restful at our sides, opening palms to the sky. I want you to close your eyes and begin to breathe deeply, inhaling through the nose, expanding the belly, back, and rib cage on the inhale. And then as we exhale, you're going to breathe through the mouth, clenching your teeth or pursing your lips so that we're forcing the air out through a smaller space, which in turn is working the abdominals. While we continue to breathe deeply in through the nose, out through the mouth, let's bring awareness to our arms. I want you to stretch your arms from your shoulders to your fingertips. And you're just going to tense the muscles in the arms, but don't tense the rest of the body. See if you can isolate just the arms. Now let the arms go soft and do the same with our legs. So I'll stretch your legs super tight and long from your hips all the way down to your heels, tightening the muscles in the legs without tensing the rest of the body. Now let the legs go soft. And now I want you to tighten the belly like you're trying to pull the back side of your navel down, attaching it to your spine without holding your breath, without tensing the rest of your body. And then release. Try again, navel to spine, hold it nice and tight. And release. Again, tighten the belly, drawing down, holding there without holding your breath. And release. Now let's inhale both arms towards the sky and exhale behind us. Once there, reach out through your fingertips, push out through your heels, stretch yourself super long, feeling lots of open space in that spine. And then we can go soft. Next, we're going to start pulling the left knee into the chest and then use your hands to hug it in close. Flex and point the foot so you can warm up the ankle and the foot. And then a nice easy circle around with our ankle. And reverse. And then just let your foot rest. And from there, let's do a nice knee circle and focus on the hip. And reverse. We're going to keep the circle so that the knee doesn't go up past the hip. And then just hug it in close. Now I want you to tighten the belly like we practice, and while you're doing that, think about pressing down through the back of your ribs, but using the belly to bring shoulders, neck, and head off the mat. So our nose is pointing right at our knee. And then let's release. Now we'll switch. Other knee pulls in. Opposite leg extends. Again, we'll flex and point our foot. And then let's roll the ankle around and reverse. And then just let your foot rest. And let's circle our knee. Focusing on our hip. And reverse. And then we'll keep the knee hugged in. Tighten the belly as you press through the back of the ribs. Shoulders, neck, and head off the mat. Nose toward our knee, chin towards our chest. And release back down. Now both knees come in at the same time. So there's our nice tight hug. Shoulders stay relaxed on the mat. And we're going to rock gently side to side. And then hold neutral and circle both knees round and round. And then let's reverse. And then keep the knees tucked in super close. Now tighten the belly as you press through the back of the ribs like we practiced. And shoulders, neck, and head off the mat. Nose toward knees. There's our C shape. Let's release. Try again, tighten the belly, rounding up. And release. Let's try one more. Tighten the belly, rounding up, holding there. Hands from a triangle behind the head, elbows nice and wide. Let's separate the knees, heels touch, toes apart. Inhale, extend, exhale, back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Two more, inhale, one more, inhale, exhale. Now as we extend, toes close, heels apart, pull back and heels together, toes apart. So we inhale, exhale, rotate in, rotate out, rotate in, rotate out, rotate in. One more to go, in, out. Good, now bring knees together, scrunch up all your toes, press through your arches, and then pull back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Two more, inhale. One more, keep that motion, but flex your feet. Inhale, exhale, so we're pressing out through the heels. Inhale, two more, inhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. Now just keep the legs out and let's do nice point and flex with our feet. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's stay there. Arms come alongside the body, palms facing up. We start to pump. Inhale for 5 beats. Exhale for 5 beats. Level 2, feel free to bend your knees, flip your palms over. Flip them up. Level 1, you can rest your feet on the mat. Flip. 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 And hold. Good, tuck the knees in, rest the head down, and breathe. All right, from here, now that we feel a bit warmed up, let's move into some roll-ups. So let's start with our knees bent, feet on the mat, toes closed, heels slightly open, arms behind us on the mat, shoulders relaxed. As we inhale, we lift the arms, then we're going to drop the shoulders back on the exhale. We're tightening the belly, peeling off the floor as far as we can come up without using those legs and lifting those feet. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, tuck and roll back down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, scoop the belly in, come up as far as we can. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Again, inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, scoop the belly in, come up as far as we can. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, so we're going to really roll up one segment at a time. Inhale, exhale, same thing, going down one segment at a time. Now, if you're confident that you're not using your legs to help get you up, stretch them straight, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, use the belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Again, inhale, arms up, shoulders dropped. Exhale, peeling off the mat. Stretch as far as you can. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Again, inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, using the belly to peel you up. Stretch as far as you can. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. Let's all try one more. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, belly peels us up. We stretch as far as we can. Big inhale. And then exhale, tuck and pull down. Once we're down, stretch your body super straight. And then go ahead, pull the knees back into the chest for that nice tight hug. Once they are pressed through the back of the ribs, let's come back up into our C shape. Arms at our sides off the mat, palms to the sky. And then bend the elbows so fingertips touch shoulders. As we inhale, arms extend out. Open, close just your legs. Exhale, bend the knees and then the elbows. So we inhale, push out together, open, close legs. Exhale, bend the knees, elbows. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, 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 knees, 2 more. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees, 1 more. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, knees, elbows. From there, rest your head down and breathe. Good, now we're ready for a leg series. So let's extend our left leg to the sky. Arms at our sides, palms facing up. Level 1, keep your right knee bent, foot on the mat. Or level 2, left leg pushes straight, or right leg pushes straight. Now left leg crosses right, circles out and up. Now as we're drawing circles on the ceiling, think about keeping them about the size of a large beach ball. Stabilize the pelvis so there's no movement in those hips, no movement in the rest of the body. Each circle has its own start and its own end. 1 more. Now go the other way, out first and then in and out. Last 2. And 1 to go. Now keep the leg up, bring the other leg up, toes close, heels apart. We're going to inhale over halfway. Exhale, sweep around, legs together. Inhale down. Exhale around. So any type of double leg movement is going to really tax that lower belly. And it's going to be very hard on your back if your abs are not doing their job. So if halfway down is too far because you start to feel this in your back, don't go so low, only go a quarter of the way down and draw that same circle. It's all about precision and control. Let's do 1 more. And then hold up. Now we'll switch. Let's keep the right leg extended. Left knee bent, foot on the mat, or pushed out straight. Right leg crosses left, circles out and up. Again, really work at stabilizing the rest of the body. And how do you do that? You have to keep that abdominal area nice and tight. Last 2. And 1. Now go the other way, out and around, in and up. Last 2. And 1 to go. Now hold the leg up nice and straight. Let's bring the other leg up. Toes close, heels apart. Legs sweep around, they pull together. Exhale, they lift. Inhale around. Last 2. And 1 to go. Stay there, hold it. Now both legs circle around to the left and up, and then back around to the right. Now make these circles smaller. Think about the size of a basketball. Again, you can really engage that belly so that it's keeping the rest of the body still. Last set. Last circle. And just hold up. Very good. Now tuck your knees in and breathe. All right, from there, let's go ahead and roll up. And now we're ready for spine stretch. We're going to sit nice and tall with our legs straight or back straight. If you find that too challenging, you can insert a pillow or another mat that you've rolled up under those hips, and that's going to alleviate that pull in your hamstrings that pulls on that lower back. Meanwhile, you're going to stretch the legs out straight, flex your feet so that they stay nice and active, and then extend your arms out in front, palms facing the sky. You're going to keep shoulders over the hips the entire time. No lowering or lifting the arms. So we inhale to start. On the exhale, we start drawing the belly button in. While that's happening, let your chin drop to your chest. Push out through fingers and feet, but notice my shoulders are still over my hips, and we look like a giant letter C. Now inhale, back up, lower, middle, upper spine, head. We're taller than when we went down. Exhale again, scooping the belly and round the spine, drop chin to chest, push up through fingers and feet. Inhale, lifting up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Again, exhale, scooping the belly and rounding the spine, dropping chin to chest, push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale, scooping the belly and round the spine, drop your chin to your chest, push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale, scooping the belly and round the spine, dropping chin to chest, push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Let's try one more. Exhale, scooping the belly and rounding the spine, really opening it up. And then we inhale and lift so that we're nice and tall. And release. Good job. Let the arms come down, couple shoulder rolls back front. And then from there, let's remove that elevation and bring the legs back together. We'll bend the knees. From here, I want you to bring your thighs as close to your body as you can. All right, relax the shoulders from the ears. Find your balance on your tailbone. Keep your big toes touching but your heels apart. And then just let your chin drop down against your chest. So this is our nice rounded ball shape. We're going to roll like a ball. Level 1 is where we are. Level 2, bring your hands across your shins. But we're all staying nicely pulled in. We're going to make sure that we're not pulling ourselves back with our shoulders, and we're not pulling ourselves up by using our legs or kicking our feet. So we inhale back. We want to make sure that we're rolling back. We're not rolling onto the neck. And if you've got your chin tucked to your chest and your nose between your knees, you're going to find that your neck isn't in the way because you're tucked in. You can do these at your own pace. Try one more. When we finished our final one, let's keep the left knee in but stretch the right leg out straight. And then we're going to roll back until we end up in our C shape. Right hand goes the top left knee, left hand goes the top left ankle, elbows open. Let's alternate. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay, last one. Switch, stay. Good, now bring both knees in. So we're going to rest our hands on our shins, our ankles, or down on top of the feet. As we inhale, we're going to stretch arms and legs out. Exhale, sweep around knees, tuck in, inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. So this is called double leg stretch. Notice that the upper body isn't moving at all. It's just staying in that C shape. Last 2. And one more. Good, stay there, hold it. Very nice. Now let's extend the left leg high. Hands are going to go up as close to the ankle as you can. And then the right leg comes up also. And then think about pulling the left leg towards your face while you're pulling the right leg away from your face. And then we switch. And your hands are simply guiding the legs. They're not forcing or yanking in any way. You want to really think about lengthening, extending. Last 2. And last one. Good job. Now bring the other leg up so both legs are together. You can rest your head for a moment. Everybody thumb and index finger triangle. Level 1, insert under tailbone. Level 2, triangle goes behind the head. Everybody tighten the belly, lift up into that C shape. Now inhale, slowly lower, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, we pop the legs up without lifting the butt. So let's inhale slow.
Can't decide what to play? With Amazon Music Unlimited, you get on-demand, ad-free music. So you can skip
One
ahead
more.
as much as you like.
And just hold right there. Good job. From there, let's bring knees to chest. Everybody triangle behind the head, elbows nice and wide. Let's keep the left knee in, extend the right leg out, and we'll alternate knees. So we've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay hold, lift a little higher. Now bring opposite armpit to knee, and then we switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. We've got 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And just stay holding. Switch hold. Switch hold. Last one. Switch hold. Ooh, tuck those knees in. Rest your head down. Breathe. Good. Now rest your feet down. Knees bent. Arms wide. Drop your knees left and look right. Knees come back up. We drop them to the right and we look left. Good. And then come back up. Now let's keep the knees bent with the feet on the floor. Bring your arms close to your body. Palms up. Toes are in. Heels are out. We're going to tighten the belly. Start peeling off the mat. So I want you to lift up into shoulder bridge, and while you're up there, I want to feel activation in the gluteals and the hamstrings. No pressure in the knees, no weight in the neck. Now exhale slowly, make your way back down. Try again, tighten belly, inhale, peeling up. Pressing, holding there. And then exhale as we sink. Again, let's tighten the belly, inhale, peeling up. Pressing our hips nice and high, holding. And then exhale, coming back down. Again, inhale, tighten the belly as we're slowly peeling up. Pressing those hips nice and high. And then exhale, slowly melt that down. Again, inhale, tightening the belly as we're slowly peeling up. Now let's maintain that nice strong bridge. Pull left knee in, extend it to the sky. We're going to lower left flex point. Last 2. And 1 more. Now stay there, hold little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Verse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big hold. Good, let's reband down. Goes the foot. We'll switch other knee and extend. Lower left flex point. Last 2. 1 more. Keep the leg up, hold it. Circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big hold. Good, bend the knee, place the foot down. Continue to press those hips a little higher. Inhale, arms to the sky. Then exhale as we melt back down. Once we've made it all the way down, let's pull the knees in. Nice tight hug. Feel the stretch going down the spine into the gluteals. A little side to side. Couple knee circles. And reverse. Good job. And then from here, let's exhale and roll up. And let's go ahead and move into row number 1. So for row number 1, let's keep the legs together. Big toes close, heels apart. That's what I call the reverse Pilates turn out. It helps keep those legs rotated inward instead of outward, which is how we spend way too much time in our life, which is why we all end up with hip and knee issues. So it's inward, toes close, heels apart. Meanwhile, make a fist with your hands. Press your knuckles together, palms facing away from you, thumbs pointing down. We're going to inhale, scoop and pull back. Exhale, arms extend, open, fold forward, hook together. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, reach for your toes. Come back up, try again, knuckles together, thumbs pointing down. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, arms extend, open wide, fold forward, hook together. Inhale, lift up. and exhale to your toes. We're back up, knuckles together, thumbs point down, inhale, scoop. Exhale, arms extend, open wide, fold forward, hook together, inhale, lift up. And exhale to our toes. Let's try one more, knuckles together, thumbs point down, inhale, scoop up. Exhale, arms extend, open wide, fold forward, hook together, inhale, lift up. And then exhale, reach to your toes. From there, let's come back up and let's rebend our knees. Hands go behind the thighs. Belly button nice and tight, shoulders down. But I want you to keep your head up and your back straight on this. And then simply balance on your tailbone. So we're going to start building our teaser by extending the legs. Go where you can without rounding your back. And then we'll rebend. So unlike rolling like a ball and rebend, the goal here is to not let your spine round. And then just see if you can stay nice and balanced. And then add the arms. And then we're going to lower and lift down, up, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Stay up. Let's circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Big hold. Now let's open slowly down, down to the ground. Once we're down, stretch everything nice and straight. And then feel your body relax. Good. Now we're going to keep the legs straight. That's closest to the front edge of your mat. Then the back knee foot stays on the mat. That's going to help you roll to your side. Once you've made it onto your side, let's align ourselves with the straight edge of our mat. So we can be up on our forearm with our shoulder directly over our elbow. Or we can come all the way down on that straight arm. Make sure you're not bending your elbow, getting comfortable. Make sure you're not putting your head in your hands, sinking down. So it's either all the way up or all the way down. Meanwhile, we're going to lift both legs, move them to the front edge of your mat, and then slightly past that. So if you could see yourself looking down from the ceiling, you would look like a boomerang. Want to stay on the side of our hip, belly button tight, internal rotation. We're going to lift the leg, point, flex, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more, inhale. Now let's reverse. So you flex and point. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more, exhale, inhale. Trace a line up your thigh with your toe, extend, flex, and we pull it down. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, 3, 4. Last one, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's reverse. Flex, point, bend, touch, and slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, 3, 4. Last one, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Now let's lift that leg so it's about hip level, keeping that internal rotation. Pull the leg forward as your flexion foot. Extend behind you, reach through your toes. So it's inhale front, exhale back, inhale front, exhale back, inhale front, exhale back, couple more, inhale front, exhale back, try 2 more, inhale front, exhale back, here's 1 more, inhale front, and exhale back. Now stay back there, bend the knee, pull the bent knee through, extend the leg, sweep, and go back. So it's bend, pull through, extend, sweep, all without moving that hip. Keeping that leg nice and level. Let's do 1 more. Good, now let's reverse. Let's sweep front, bend the knee, press through, extend. We sweep, bend, push through, extend. Sweep, bend, push through. How about 1 more? Sweep, bend, push through, and extend. Now let's bring the leg back to that neutral position and draw quick circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And let's hold the leg up. Bottom leg beats it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay. Circle 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Hold the legs up. Go a little higher, and then all the way down. Once we're all the way down, let's roll onto our belly and just stretch everything out nice and straight, reaching out through those fingertips. Try to stretch a little bit farther with that left arm and that right leg. And then let's add some lift. Come back down and we'll switch, extend, reach. And lower down, let's switch again, extend, reach. And lower down again, extend, reach. And come down. Good, now hands under shoulders, press to the tops of the feet, the hip bones. Lengthen the spine as you rise up. And take your time pushing all the way back so your tailbone meets your heels and your forehead meets the mat. Turn those palms to the sky. Now bring the palms down, spread your fingers wide, hands turned in slightly. Scoop the belly around the spine. Here's our cat. Sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart cow. Try again, nice scoop and round for cat. Inhale, open for cow. And then just hang out in neutral. Extend the left arm and the right leg out. Exhale, lower, switch, extend. Exhale, lower, switch, extend. Now as we're doing this, I want you to stay so balanced that when you bring that hand and knee back down, you can immediately lift the other way without feeling like you have to shift your weight. So this is going to be level 1 movement. Keep going at your own pace. Level 2 people, we're going to go ahead and build ourselves a plank. So belly button tight, no booties in the air, no hanging heads. Lifting up the right foot not too wide. Push towards the left heel. Come back to the ball of your foot. Set it down. We switch. So we lift, press, pull, lower, switch. 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 Lift, press, pull. How about 2 more? Lift, press, pull. We've got 1 more. Lift, press, pull, lower. Hold it. Everybody to the knees, the tops of the feet, and stretch it back. Good. Scoop the belly and let's come back up through our cat stretch. Sink that navel, lift that tailbone, lift that head, open that heart cow. And then come back to neutral. Now let's keep the hand that's closest to the back edge of your mat directly under that shoulder, and let's turn to face front. So we've got top leg and top arm extended. You can stay on the side of your bottom knee for level 1. Level 2, bottom leg go straight. Again, exhale over the ear, inhale towards the sky. Exhale, scoop the belly and so you thread through that armpit. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale over, inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, stretch. Exhale over, inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, stretch. Exhale over, inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop. 1 more time. Exhale over, inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, stretch, and then just hang out in neutral. Good, bottom knee comes down. Let's come right up onto that bended knee. Keep the top leg extended out, but now our foot is flat with our toes pointing straight ahead. We've got a stretch going from the side of our ankle, side of the knee into the hip, and then directly in line with the shoulder. Then we've got knee, hip, and shoulder aligned on the other side. Triangle shape, lightly behind the head. We're going to exhale towards that straight leg. Inhale, left. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. So we exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. All without moving the hips. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. What happens to that belly when you exhale? You pull it in, lift, pull in, lift, pull in. Center, 1 more. Pull in, lift, pull in. Center, hold. Now just do a side stretch. Good, come back up. Bring that knee in and let's switch sides. All right, so again, we've got that outside foot flat, toes point straight ahead, stretching from side of the ankle, aligned with the knee, into the hip and the shoulder, knee, hip, shoulder, other side, triangle behind the head. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. So we've got side, lift, twist, center. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Shoo. 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 1 more to go. Side, lift, twist, center. Now just go side, 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 and stretch. Good, come on up. And now we're ready to place the other hand down. Again, shoulders should be directly over the wrist. Top arm, top leg extended. Level 1, stay on the side of your bottom knee. Level 2, bottom leg is straight. We exhale over the ear, inhale towards the sky. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale over, inhale lift. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, stretch. Exhale over, inhale lift. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, stretch. Exhale over, inhale lift. Exhale, scoop. How about one more? Exhale over, inhale lift. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, stretch. Hang out in your version of side plank. Bottom knee down, top knee down, and then just sink those hips down. Have a seat. Once we're down, stretch your legs out straight. So for the next 2 exercises, feel free to elevate those hips. For the first one, our seated twist. Got our legs close together, toes touching, heels slightly apart. Belly button tight, shoulders stacked over hips, arms extend, palms facing up. Now when you're looking straight ahead, you should be able to see your fingers in the corners of your eyes. On the exhale, tighten the belly as we twist to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Shh. 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 One more set. And then just hold right there. Now take the legs apart but no wider than your hips. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, slice off your pinky toe. Keep that back arm extended. Inhale, lift. Twist. Exhale, extend. Inhale, lift. Twist. Exhale. Inhale. Rotate. Exhale. Now as you're reaching across, make sure that you're not lifting that opposing hip. So stretch, lift, twist, extend, lift, twist, extend, lift, twist, extend, lift, twist, extend. One more set, twist, extend, lift. Last one, extend, lift, center. And let the arms come down. Couple shoulder rolls back front. Good, now you can take that elevation out from under your hips, bring the legs back together, and let's bend our knees. So again, we want to get our thighs really close to the ribs. Shoulders relaxed, keep the head up, belly button tight, finding our balance on our tailbone. When ready, extend the legs. So find your T's. Remember, bent knees, perfectly fine, just no slouching or rounding of that lower back. Add the arms, and then slowly open down to the ground. Now that we're down, we're going to sweep the arms around to our sides, palms up with a big inhale. Now on the exhale, we're tightening the belly, and we're going to pull ourselves together. So level 1, feel free to put your hands on your thighs. We get to that balance point, you have the arms. Then we exhale, and we go back down. Arms around, palms up, big inhale. Exhale, coming up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, opening down. Arms around, palms up, big inhale. Exhale, coming together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, coming down. Again, arms around, palms up, big inhale. Exhale, come together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, opening down. 2 more. Inhale, arms around, palms up. Exhale, come together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, opening down. How about one more? Arms around, palms up, big inhale. Exhale, coming together. Inhale, lift. And exhale, opening down. Ooh, once we're down, stretch it all out, breathe. Good, and then feel your body go soft. Now we're ready to keep the front leg straight, bend the back knee, foot on the mat. That way we can roll onto our side and face front. Alright, so once we're facing front, we're in a nice straight line. We can be up on our forearm, shoulder over elbow, no sinking down, or we can stretch the bottom arm out straight so that we're resting on the straight arm. We have to work really hard to stay balanced. Legs come up, we move into the front edge, and we'll be on that. internal rotation, toes pointing downward, top leg point, flex, inhale, exhale. Shoo. 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 One more. Shoo. Now let's reverse. Flex and then point. Shoo. 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 Last two. Shoo. And one more. Shoo. Good. Now stay right there. Draw a line up your thigh. Extend, flex, and pull down. So about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 2, 3, 4. One more. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's reverse. Flex, lift, point, bend, touch, and slide down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. From there, we're going to lift that top leg so it stays level with hip and draw little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold there. Now let's pull the leg forward, flex, and then extend back. So we inhale front, exhale back, inhale front, exhale extend, inhale front, exhale extend, inhale front, exhale. Let's try one more of those. Inhale front, exhale back, hold. Now let's bend the knee, pull the bent knee through, extend, and we sweep. It's bend, pull through, extend, sweep, bend, pull through, extend, sweep, bend, pull through, extend. One more to go. Bend, pull through, extend, sweep. Now let's reverse. Sweep front, bend, push through, we stretch. Sweep front, bend, push through, extend. Sweep front, bend, push through, extend. Sweep front, bend, push through. One more. Sweep front, bend, push through, and extend. Now let's bring that leg back to that neutral position. And we're going to take the bottom leg and beat it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay. Circle 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Now backwards. Here's our 5. Circle 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And then just hold the legs up. Try to go a little more, and then all the way down. Once there, let's roll onto the belly, and we'll stretch it all out. From there, let's extend left arm, right leg, lifting up. Lower down, we'll switch, reach out, lift up. Lower down, we'll switch again, reach out, lift up. And lower down, switch, reach out and lift up. Good, and then lower down. Now turn your head to one side and let your hands come together behind your back. Once there, we're going to bring them out of that low back, kind of to your middle back, and let your elbows pull down. Toes together, heels apart. On the exhale, kick your butt 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, arms and legs pull straight. We look straight ahead. Turn the other way, elbows down. Kick 1, 2, 3. Inhale, stretch. Elbows down, kick, kick, kick. 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 Inhale, stretch. We've got 2 more. Elbows down, kick, kick, kick. Inhale, stretch. 1 more. Elbows down, kick, kick, kick. Inhale, stretch. Stay. Now separate the legs, let your arms go wide, and then bring in front, and we're going to swim. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Lift up, have a little more, and sink all the way down. Whew, once we're there, we'll slide hands closer to shoulders, tuck elbows in. Press through tops of the feet and hip bones, lengthen spine. Inhale, rise. Exhale, take your time and push back. Stretch your tailbone and meet your heels, forehead on the mat. Let your chest drop through your knees. Hands to the sky, breathe. Pass left arm through right armpit, sink your shoulder to the mat. Let's bring that out and we'll switch. then bring it out, and again, just stretch as far back as you can. Good, then we'll walk hands close to knees. Let's lift up our body and just have a seat on one hip. So bring your knees and your feet as close together as your body allows. We're going to hold on to our ankle with our one hand. Take the opposite arm up towards the sky and stretch. And then we'll come back up. Try again. Let's stretch. And lift. Stretch. And lift. Now this time let your fingers walk away. And then come back up. Again, they walk away. And lift up. They walk away. And lift up. Now take the top arm. We're going to bring it down. Stretch the opposite arm over and come back up. And side stretch. So we're going to inhale, lift. Now this time as the arm comes down, I want you to rotate at the waist so your chest faces the mat. Come back up and side bend. So we lift, we rotate and fold. We lift and side bend. Lift up, rotate and fold. Lift up and side bend. Once more, lift up, rotate and fold. Lift up and side bend. And then let that arm open and float down. Good, now let's switch to the opposite hip. And we'll do the mermaid on this side. So again, we start out with knees and feet as close as our body allows. You can hang on to your ankle with that one hand. Stretch the other arm high. Start out by just doing that little side bend. And come back up. Again, side bend. And lift. Now this time, side bend, let your fingers walk. And come back up. And again, let those fingers walk. And come back up. Again, they walk. And then up. Now let the arm come down. Rotate at the waist. Come all the way back up. And side stretch. Lift. Rotate. Lift. Side bend. Again, lift. Rotate. Lift. Side bend. One more, we lift. We rotate. We lift and side bend. Gotta work on these a little bit. Come back up and let the arm come down. And then from there, let's stretch both legs out nice and straight. Hands on either side of our hips. Let's walk the hands forward. Push back the tailbone as you melt down. And then let's come back up. Let's take the legs wider. Push out through the heels and fold forward. And come on up and we'll side stretch. Lift up. Rotate to face that leg and fold forward. Come back up and go forward. Lift back up, side stretch the other way. Lift up, rotate to face that leg and fold forward. And then we're back up. And now let's bring the legs back together. And we'll sit with our hands slightly behind our buttocks, pushing down into those palms. Fingertips point at the buttocks. Press out through the feet. Press out through the heart. And just open your throat a bit. Good. Now you can remain in this position, or if you want to, we're going to make sure everything's in a nice neutral place, and then we're going to press down through the bottoms of our feet, pulling those hips up into our reverse plank. And then we'll add a leg toss. Lift, flex, lower switch. Lift, flex, lower switch. Lift, flex, lower switch. Lift, flex, lower. Two more. Lift, flex, lower. One more. Lift, flex, lower. Hold. And then slowly sink back down. Once we're down, push out to the feet. And let's fold forward once again. Good, and then we'll come back up. Let's do some shoulder rolls back front. Some larger circles. A big stretch high overhead. And then let the arms come all the way down. From there, let's cross our legs Taylor style. And just move ourselves on hands and knees. Once there, let's sink that navel, lift that tailbone, lift that head, open the heart cow. Exhale, round for cat. Try again, inhale, cow. And exhale, round cat. And then let's return to that neutral spine. We'll tuck our toes under and let's move into downward facing dog. Let's walk the dog a few times. Press both heels down. And then let's transition into a nice plank. And once again, down dog. And then up plank. Once again, down dog. And then we're back to all fours. And knees apart, toes together, push back. Palms to the sky, forehead to the mat, chest between the knees. Breathe. And let your arms come down alongside you, rolling your shoulders towards the mat. And then we'll place hands at your shoulders so we can lift up our body. The back round of the seat. Crossing our legs Taylor style. Feeling those sit bones on the mat. And then just let your palms open to the sky. Drop the chin to the chest. Roll left to your left. Drop chin to chest. Roll right to your right. Drop chin to chest. Hands together at the heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale, reach high. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more time. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, open heart, open arms, round the spine, backs of the hands close. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, open, wider, wider, widest, and then pull your hands together and we made it. Good work, guys. All right, so that took care of our traditional Pilates class for this morning. I hope that you feel stronger from the inside out. Don't forget to hydrate. We want to keep our muscles nice and juicy so they function well. Same goes for those brain cells. Keep them well hydrated. We want to have clear thoughts. I want to extend random acts of kindness to all sentient beings. All lives matter. So it's not just the ones that you're used to thinking about, but all sentient beings. So, thank you for joining me. I'll be back tonight to let you know what's taking place tomorrow. In the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay kind. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.